So what did that manifest in? That manifested in me taking these actions, putting myself in a situation to alleviate my own anxiety, my own suffering. And in doing so, I then became slowly the man in the dynamic because I did not trust the other party in the relationship to do that. Now, this is what happens because some women want that. There are women out there who want to be in control. They want to lead the dynamic. What you will do though, if you want to be in control of the dynamic, you want to be the one who's leading it, you will attract the opposite pole of that energy, which is a feminine man. So you have to ask yourself, what do I want my dynamic to look and feel like? I'll speak for myself. I knew that I wanted to be the passenger princess of my relationship. I didn't want to have to plan dates. I didn't want to have to do anything. I didn't want to have to remind my man to take certain actions or be a nagging mother to my man. I wanted the man to take care of all of the logistics, and I wanted to simply show up. That's what I wanted. Now, if you want the opposite of that, literally what I just said flipped. Keep on doing you. That's fine. Now, I found that when I was in relationships like that, I got extremely exhausted. I literally burnt myself out because here I am having no connection to my being energy, and I am taking on all the doing. So now when you have kids, let's fast forward. When Cam and I have a kid, now I'm doing all the mothering, which nurturing is a masculine trait, believe it or not. Nurturing is making sure that, your kid has a clean face and they have their clothes on and then all the things thought of. That's all in the mind, all that preparation, all that planning, all that nurturing. Hey, did you forget your sweatshirt, sweetie? Did you do this? Are you sure you're doing this? What about this? That's all nurturing. It's all a masculine trait. Now, when women become mothers and that becomes their new default, and they're doing a lot more than they have before, and they're also holding the emotional space, they're also taking on that role. If you are with a passive feminine man, you are going to suffer. But you have to ask yourself, are you creating the conditions for him to be that way? How are you contributing to the dynamic? Because you're half of it. And you can rewrite this story at any moment. That's the beauty of it. If you're sitting there listening to this and saying, oh my gosh, that's me. Like I am overly in my masculine. What do? I'm already married. I'm already in a relationship. That's okay. Like you're never running out of time and you're never doomed to the dynamic the way that it looks today. If you're unhappy with how a dynamic looks and feels like to you, you can make small shifts. Now, what would this look like? Let's say you're the woman I described in dating who is out of anxiety sending texts after a date because you can't stand to know whether or not he liked you, you want to see him again. You start there. You simply stop. When you feel the overwhelming anxiety to send it, I just want you to put the phone down. I want you to close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, get back into your body. I just want you to breathe. I want you to talk to yourself and talk through whatever you are experiencing in that moment. Just say, I'm feeling anxious about how he felt about me on that date. I don't know if he liked me or not, but it's okay. I feel completely safe and comfortable in this moment. I feel completely safe and free to let go. I surrender to whatever happens. I'm not going to push the ball forward. I am simply going to show up exactly as I am. And I know that when I find the right man, when I go on the date with the right man, he will come for me. He will act. He will push the ball forward and I will simply be here and he will love and cherish every single moment of it. I am enough exactly as I am in this moment. And I don't need to do anything to prove it. You just sit there with those feelings and just let the truth of your experience at that moment out. Let it out. Talk to yourself. I talk to myself all the time. You say that, let it drain. As I was speaking, even bringing myself back to those moments, you feel your emotions drain from you, literally from your heart, down through your feet. If you just take that moment, start there, right when you feel the urge to do something. Now I'm going to take it to the woman in relationship. Let's say you're in a dynamic where you're doing a whole heck of a lot and the man is not, and you're really resentful and you're getting to your breaking point. And you're like, how can I change this? Let's take something really practical. Let's say that he's not doing anything around the house. Instead of your natural inclination, which would be to yell across the house or out an outburst because you're starting to feel this energy bubble up, right? Be like, you never do anything around here. Like, honey, did you take out the trash? You feel that as I'm saying that. When you feel that emotion rise in you, that emotion of anger, when you look at the trash can and it's overflowing and you're so pissed and you're like, why didn't he take out the damn trash? Before you scream, before you react, do exactly what I just did before. Just take a moment, get back into your body, let all the emotions drain from you, and then go and find him. Don't yell. Go and find him wherever he is in the house. Connect with him. Rub his back. Hey, sweetie.
Hey.
I noticed that the kitchen getting a little stinky because you didn't take out the trash. And I was wondering if you could do that when you get a moment.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry about that.
That's all right, baby.
Yeah, I'll go and do it right now. Or in the next 5 minutes after this.
Whenever you can, baby.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. See, if you come to me like that, I'm not going to be starting shit. The voices will not be raised. You self-regulated and step back into your feminine to the point where it won't lead to anything more than a simple question and answer when it comes to trash. I think the problem is because we are so out of tune with our bodies and focus on the mind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how could he forget? I've asked him so many times, whatever it is. And it just goes into this masculine attack mode. This giving orders mode as if you're going to war or something.
Yeah.
And I think it's really important for men and women and men, excuse me, to just reconnect with themselves in that moment. Like, hey, everything I want to say, I can do so in a calm manner. I can do so in a loving manner.
Thank you so much for watching that clip. I hope you enjoyed it and felt a little love or joy sprinkled into your day. If you want to watch another one, you can go here, here, or somewhere all around here. I hope you have a great day. Bye. Love you.